Hey movie freaks, welcome back to my channel. So today I have the review that I posted, well, didn't post, but I mentioned on my Instagram. If you're not following me there, I'll link it down below and you can follow it there, or you can just click on my little profile cover art and the Instagram's there. I also dyed my hair. Do you guys like it? I absolutely love it. It's like a fuchsia purplish color. I really love it. I dyed it myself and I think it looks really good. So anyways, totally irrelevant. I am going to put it up because after I dyed it, it got super staticky and it's very annoying, but that's not what you guys came here for. So if you're new here or you have not yet seen this movie, there will be spoilers, but if that does not bother you, let's go ahead and jump into my review of American Woman. So, American Woman, oh, excuse me, came out last year, 2008, and it's rated R. It runs an hour and 51 minutes, and it's under the drama category. It is directed by Jake Scott and written by Brad Inglesby. I'm not sure if I said that right. And it also stars Christina Hendricks, Sienna Miller, Aaron Paul, Will Sasso, and Sky Ferreira. I'm not sure if I said that right either. So basically the plot of the movie is a woman raises her young grandson after her daughter goes missing. So the movie begins with Deborah, played by Sienna Miller, calling for her 17-year-old daughter Bridget, played by Sky Ferreira, if I said that right, asking for help with something before her date with a married man, I might mention. Bridget is trying to put her young son Jay to bed. Bridget seems depressed. She seems depressed and thinks that she's fat. Some days later, Bridget is invited by her baby daddy Tyler, played by Alex. Now I'm totally gonna slaughter this name. Neustadter, to go out. He is not involved in the baby's life at all. He's rarely around, and when he is, he's there for just a minute and then he just disappears. So Bridget asks her mother, Sienna Miller, to babysit. So after Bridget's night out and Deb taking care of the baby all night, Jay, you know, the baby Jay, Bridget never makes it home. Deborah goes on the hunt. I don't want to play Bella. Deborah goes on the hunt for her and instantly blames her baby daddy, well, Bridget's baby daddy, Tyler. The urgency sets in and the police, along with a search party, begin to look for Bridget. Now some years later, maybe 7 or 8, I want to say, still no Bridget. Jay's older, Deb's in school, and she is living with a controlling Ray. So Sienna Miller, my dog wants to play. So Sienna Miller, Deb, is phenomenal in this movie. She does amazing. I think this is one of her best roles. Me being a mother, I felt her pain. She made me feel her pain because she just made me believe that this was happening in real life, and that's a very important point, advantage that movie had. I felt like the acting was not forced at all. I didn't feel like they were acting. I felt like this was real life. And I think the cast fits great together. Deb basically holds on to the hope that Bridget will return one day, but it still hurts. But goes on with her life without her daughter and raises her grandson, which of course is her son. It is very heartbreaking, especially because Deb was a wild child at the beginning who was also a teen mom herself. She had Bridget when she was 16, so you know, it kind of continued that cycle. So I just feel like it was beautifully executed in every aspect. I love the visuals, like the way it would focus on one particular object and the rest would be blurred out behind it. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I use that a lot in my photos, and I think that adds a great interest in that one particular item. I just thought it was beautiful. Like, there was a missing poster of Bridget and it focused right on that, on the pole, and everything was just blurred in the background. I thought that was beautiful. And also, this movie made me laugh in the beginning. It was very funny. Sienna Miller, she is hilarious in the beginning of this movie. She's very carefree and is just living her life, you know. So it was a great story and a great cast. It was well directed. I thought every part of this movie was just perfect in my eyes. I thought it was an amazing movie. So the film spans over, you know, several years, and you have to watch Deb just live without her daughter and basically mature throughout the movie. And I was just hooked from the beginning. I started watching it and I was just like, this is, even when I watched the trailer for this movie, I knew I wanted to watch it. So it basically just pulls you in and involves you in every scene, and it feels real and gets you to watch every detail of the movie. And like I said before, you get to watch Deb grow and mature throughout the film. It's a very powerful movie because this is something that does happen on a daily basis, and just to show it in that way, it just made me believe every single thing that they were saying. And like I said, it's a very powerful movie that's going to stick with me for a very long time, if not forever. I just think it's an amazing movie. So with all that being said, I give American Woman 4.5 missing posters. I totally recommend this movie, and I'm going to be adding it into my collection. I haven't found too much on like release, but I'm going to put it down here if I find out if it's been released, or, you know, to buy or whatever. But so with that all being said, the movie that I'm most excited to see is After We Collided. It is the sequel to After, which is based off the books, which I did a review for here. I'll put it up in the iCard. It will be released sometime next year. The date is not available yet, but I am super excited to see it because I love After. I love the books. Anna Todd is very inspirational to me, and I just think it looks like an amazing movie. They're going to put a lot more into it than they did in the first one. So that is it for my review of An American Woman. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you have not done so already. Follow me on my social medias, Instagram, and also I'm on Letterboxd, and I will link those all down below. See you guys in my next video. Bye.